Obstinately, Firepaw picked up the box and carried it across the small air. The delicious smell of wafted off Firepaw's nose. He wanted nothing more to crunch it up with strong teeth. He could almost feel a life energy flooding his young body. With great self-control, he laid the prey down in front of the great Tom and Blacksmith already politely. He expected no thanks was offered none. Now he was glad that he gobbled up the remains of the rabbit he caught for Yellowfin. There will be nothing else to eat until he went out hunting again tomorrow. Firepaw wandered over to Great Paw. He found them eating the field and lay with Ravenpaw outside the appearance den. He squished down outside, rapidly washing her foreleg. Great Paw saw Firepaw perched and paused and licking. Has Bluestar managed your punishment yet? He asked. Not yet, Firepaw replied gloomily. Great Paw narrowed his eyes swiftly and said nothing. Bluestar thundered across the clearing. Let all old cats catch their own prey to join together a meeting of our clan. Most of the warriors had finished eating, and Great Paw were busy grooming themselves. They lifted themselves gracefully to their paws and walked over to the high road where Bluestar waited to speak. Come on, meowed Great Paw. He leaped up. Ravenpaw and Firepaw followed him as he scrambled over and nudged their way forward into a good position. I'm sure you heard about the prisoner we brought back today, Bluestar began, but there's nothing else you need to know. Glanced at Riddle's calculated business and Hara. Can you hear me from there? She asked. I may be old, but I'm not deaf yet, Ravenpaw's spat reply. Bluestar ignored prisoner's hostile tone and continued. I'm afraid I have some very grave news. Today I'll travel with a patrol into Wind Clan territory. The area was filled by the scent of Shadow Clan. Almost every tree has sprayed by Shadow Clan warriors. And we met no Wind Clan cats, though we journeyed deep into the heartland. Her words was met with silence, sparked with confusion of the faces of the clan cats. Do you mean Shadow Clan has chased them out? Called Smallish sentently. We can't be sure, Bluestar meowed. Certainly, the scent of the Shadow Clan was everywhere. We find blood, too, and fur. They must be in a battle, though we find no bodies from either clan. A shocked yowl rose from the crowd at a single voice. Firepaw felt the cats around him suffer with a shocked fury. Never before had one clan driven the other clan on a hunting ground. How can Wind Clan have been driving out? One croaked hotly. Shadow Clan is fierce, but Wind Clan is no many. They have lived up life for generations. Why have they chased out now? She shook her head in answer, see her whisker trembling. I don't know the answer to any of your questions, meowed Bluestar. It's well known that Shadow Clan has recently approached a new leader following the death of Registar. The new leader, Brookenstar, gave no hint of any threat when meeting in the last gathering. Perhaps, Yellowfin answers, snarled Darkstar. After all, she is one of Shadow Clan. I'm no traitor. Nothing will make you share the secrets of Shadow Clan with a brute like you, growled Yellowfin, glanced at Darkstar. The ThunderClan warriors before are spread close to the stage, ready for a fight. Stop! Yelled Bluestar. Darkstar impatiently hardened the drugs, even the Yellowfin goggled him with blazing eyes and furious hiss. That's enough! Bluestar growled. The situation is serious for fighting among ourselves. ThunderClan had prepared itself. From the moonrise onward, warriors would travel in larger groups. Other clan members would remain close to the camp. Patrols would fight the boundary edge more fun quickly, and the kids must stay in the nursery. The cats below her nodded in agreement. Bluestar continued. Our need for warriors to decorate this obstacle. We need to set around the body by speeding up better training of our experience. We need to ready even sooner to fight for a plan. Firepaw saw Dustpaw and Singpaw exchange a shrewd glance. Great Paw was gazing up at Bluestar, his eyes wide with excitement. Ravenpaw just sat with his paws anxiously, the Blacky Prince's wide eyes shone worried and rather excitement. Bluster went on. The young cat had been sharing matters with Graypaw and Ravenpaw by teaching him a shell-speed training of all three at chance. She paused and looked down her clan. How should I take Firepaw as my own chance? Firepaw opened his eyes wide with amazement. Bluster was to be his mentor? Besides, Graypaw gasped, with the height of surprise. What an honor! It's been the moons since Bluster and Prince. Usually she trains only the kids of deputies. Then a familiar voice rose from the front of the cloud, which struggled. So Firepaw is to be rewarded, not punished. For feeding an enemy warrior, then should have feeding his own clan. Firepaw is my prince now, and I will deal with him now, answered Bluestar. Staring into Tigerclaw's fierce eyes for a moment and lifting her head to address the whole clan once more. Yellowfang will be allowed to stay here until she recovers her strength. We are warriors, not savages. She should be treated like a rapist and cowstream. But the clan cannot support Yellowfang, Dark said Portitious. We have too many mess to feed already. Yeah, Graypaw whispered into Firepaw's ear, and some of them are bigger than others. I don't need anyone to count for me, spake Yellowfang, and I'll split open anyone who tries. Flandry, isn't she? Graypaw murmured. Firepaw flicked his tail and stayed silent in agreement. There was a muffled meow from the other warriors that recognized the enemy warrior fighting spirit. Bluestar ignored the murmur. We shall kill two prey when one loud as the word. Firepaw, as a punishment for breaking the warrior code, it will be your responsibility to take care of for Yellowfang. You'll hunt for her and tend her wounds. You'll fetch for spatting and clear away her dirt. Yeah, Firestar, meowed Firepaw, his head balanced to person. Clear away her dirt, he thought to himself. Ugh. Moody yowls kept the Dustpaw and Sandpaw. Good idea, hissed Dustpaw. Firepaw had better look at Kraken fleet. And I'm hunting, added Sandpaw. Let's suck the bones. He's going to need to feed up. Enough, Bluster reiterated. I hope Firepaw will learn her shame to caring for Yellowfang. She is healer, and she is his elder. For a reason alone, she could respect her. He shoved the herd glasses Sandpaw and Dustpaw, and there's no humiliation in carrying on your cat when she's unable to take care of herself. The meeting is over. I wanted like to speak my senior warriors alone now. With that, she jumped out down to the high road and marched toward her den. Lionheart followed her. The other cats began to move on the high rock. One or two constellation of Firepaw was being chosen by blue-striped trees, with Mowgli Wisdom Lock looking after Yellowfang. Firepaw felt so dazed Bluestar's announcement, and he should nodded blankly. The long tail padding up to him, the V-shaped neck that Firepaw had cut down the tip of the tail and jowled. The young warrior drew back the whiskers and the ugly snarl. Well, I hope you next time try to bring his tails back to the camp next time, he sneered. Like I said, outside always bring trouble.